G'day. Trooper Cody and Steve, police video, and it's early policing, and this uniform that I'm wearing is mid-1800s uniform, and we're going to talk about policing in the year 1876, but it's not in Australia. It's policing in a town in America. It's a town that has only existed for 4 years, and when that town was started, it was very small. It had, well, I'll have to refer to my notes, but when it started, it had one general store, one warehouse, 3 dance halls, and 6 saloons, 6 pubs. But very soon after it was founded, it also became the end of the railway line back east. This turned out to be perfect for cattle drives. The cattle drives came up from Texas and other places. They came to Dodge City. There was a railway, and it soon exploded from that small cluster of buildings to an enormous metropolis of thousands of people. The trouble is, there was no law and order. The town council was trying to inflict law and order. They could find no one who was brave enough, basically, to take on the job of marshal. And so they had heard about a man in Wichita, the city of Wichita Linesman, if you know the song. Well, he had tamed Wichita, so they hired Wyatt Earp to come and straighten out Dodge City. Now, he was offered $250 a month salary, which is a very good salary for its day, 1876. But on top of this, he was also given $2.50 for every arrest that was made, not just by him, but by his deputies. And he would be given $2.50 per arrest each month, and it was up to him how he chose to divide that money between himself and his deputies. So, just as an aside, he averaged about $1,000 a month just from arrests at $2.50. I think that's 400 arrests a month between him and his deputies. But one of the things Wyatt Earp said was there were no laws in Dodge City. Can you imagine what would society be like without laws? Now, when you think of council laws, there's a good one, council laws. The council, you're controlled with what you do with your garbage. You're controlled with when you can burn your rubbish, if you can burn your rubbish at all. You're controlled when you put your garbage out. You're controlled how much garbage. There's green garbage, there's plastic garbage, there's glass garbage. You think of anything, the laws that we have today are thousands and thousands of laws. How simple was it then when in 1876 Wyatt Earp goes to take over Dodge City and says, okay, we need some laws here that I can enforce. And I just love it, because the town council got together and agreed to draw up 6 laws that were then voted on and were passed. So law number 1, Dodge City, 1876. No riding your horse on the sidewalk, footpath or pavement. Law 2, no riding your horse into any store, saloon, dance hall, gambling house or honky-tonk. Law 3, I just love these laws. Law 3, no discharge of any weapon within the town limits except on the 4th of July, the 25th of December or the 1st of January, and the evening preceding each of those dates. Oh, you just love it. I live near a town called Bordertown. You can't shoot your gun in Bordertown except on Christmas Day and New Year's Day and the night before Christmas Day and New Year's Day. All right. Law 4, no wearing of firearms except when entering or leaving the city limits. That ties in with Law 5, which is all new arrivals in town must check in their weapons at a hotel, corral, store or saloon, where the proprietors of which are compelled and required to install gun racks and shelving to look after those firearms, and those proprietors have a responsibility to ensure the weapons are not returned to their rightful owners if the rightful owner is intoxicated. And then Law 6, pretty blanket, straight out, public intoxication. So there you go, Dodge City, 1876. There were only 6 rules, so I guess there wasn't a great demand for lawyers that were experts in the various fields of criminology. Cheers, cobbers. Till next time.